You wake up and it's the same day again. You might think, I don't know why nothing is moving. I'm trying so hard, but I feel I'm going in circles. Everyone around me is progressing. Why am I still here? You've had these thoughts, right? At some point in time in life. And maybe this morning, maybe last night, maybe every day for the last 6 months. And the worst part is, you can't even explain it. See, you're not lazy, you're not careless, but still nothing is moving. And that is the state of bewilderment in which most of us live. Sometimes you would have heard yourself say, I'll start next month when things settle down. I had a plan, but something always comes in between. I feel ready inside, but outside nothing's happening. We have restarted the same goal 3 times. You've had the same conversation with yourself for 2 years. You can see where you want to be, but the distance never seems to close. This is what being stuck actually feels like. It's not dramatic, you're not broken. See, it's just quietly, consistently, nothing is moving. That's the feeling you get. Most people don't ask this question. What if being stuck is not the problem? And what if it is only in the information? What if your chart, your actual birth chart, has already mapped this phase, named it, explained it, and shown a way through it? Namaste, I'm Kabir Roy, and today I'm going to take you through how Jyotish can help you understand why you feel stuck, whether you feel stuck at all, and what could you do about it in a brief video. See, Jyotish does not predict your fate. It actually reads your pattern, and from that, you can actually solve a lot of things. In Jyotish, the planet most connected to feeling stuck is Saturn, wherein internally there is another planet, Moon, which will always help you to do things what you want to do. But there is a way to do it, but before that, you have to understand what it is. We'll start with Saturn and then I'll end with Moon. So most people hear and think, whenever they hear of Saturn, is that it is punishment, blockage, delay, sorrow, bad luck, and whatnot. But the real meaning of Saturn is not that. Think of it like a swimming coach. You've gone to learn swimming, and your coach is teaching you how to swim. You want to go and swim in deep waters, deep pools, but he won't let you. Why? Because it is not about just stopping you from not doing what you want. It is because, are you ready for it? So the coach will hold you on the edge, make you practice, build your foundations, and that holding, that preparation time feels like a delay. It is preparation, and Saturn does not delay success. Saturn is the only planet of surety. It grants exactly what you are entitled for or what you have worked for. Saturn delays unprepared people until they become ready. If you understand this, half your problem is solved. So when you say, I'll start when things improve, Saturn sees this person is waiting, this person's not preparing. When you say, I'm not in the right place, Saturn says this person is avoiding and not focusing on building with what the person has. When you say, I keep trying but nothing works, Saturn says this person is repeating the same loop but is not ready to change. And when you say for example, I don't know what to do next, Saturn sees it as this person's not yet ready. Let the person get ready. So, see, Saturn, who is actually envisaged as the delay master, cruel master, no, Saturn is not cruel. Saturn is very precise. It takes its own time, but it is for your benefit. Saturn will not move you to the next level until you have done the work of this level. So the question is never when will things change? The question is what is this phase asking you to build? And if you focus on building whatever the current phase is asking you to, when the time comes, you will get what you want. In Jyotish, there is another thing called Dasha, which tells you which planet is running your life right now. And there's another thing called transit, which shows you where the pressure is being applied for you to act upon. Now, if these Dasha lords and transit planets, they are all connected to Saturn, then you know it very well that you will be required to do some extra work for making sure that you are completing the job in this particular stage. So when you can see this in your chart very clearly, and you know that this particular period is asking me to do this, feeling stuck might not totally disappear, but at the same time, it does stop becoming a confusion and it becomes a direction. So then you stop asking, why is nothing happening? And you start asking, what does this phase need from me? And that shift alone changes everything. Now, there's another factor, the moon or your mind. Your mind is wired to find out reasons of not doing a thing till the time the real necessity arrives. And Saturn, on the other hand, asks you to continuously improve and do things on a daily basis in a disciplined manner. Now, this behavior of the mind is the main reason why you are always feeling stuck. See, moon is the feeling planet. It helps you feel. So the feeling of being stuck is coming from the moon. But the answer to that is when you follow the discipline of Saturn and continuous improvement. See, people who have to do things, they find out ways to do it. And the people who don't really want to do a particular thing find out all the excuses to not do it. It is totally up to you. And if you are not really working on a specific area as directed by Saturn, then you will always keep on feeling stuck in life. So here's the truth. See, you are not stuck because life is against you. You are not stuck because you are not capable. You are stuck because Saturn wants you to be disciplined and complete the things which are required in this current phase. Saturn is waiting. People say Saturn is delay, but Saturn is actually waiting not for the time to pass, but Saturn is waiting for you to become ready. The limitations of your of Saturn are really because Saturn wants you to be ready in the current phase to go to the next phase. So what you call being stuck is actually Saturn holding the door, not to keep you out, but to make you sure that you are ready to walk through it. In Jyotish Aarambh, we teach you how to read your own chart, your own Dasha, your Saturn, your current phase, and what is your current phase actually asking from you. Because once you can see that pattern, you stop fighting it and you start moving. Jyotish Aarambh opens in July 2026. The link and the details are in the description box. Please contact us for any details. If you have liked this video, please like, share, and subscribe and spread the knowledge. I'll see you in the next one. Take care. Bye-bye.